and today I'm going to be doing a updated makeup collection. You guys have requested this video so much. It is insane. This is by far my most requested video I've ever gotten. My last makeup collection that I filmed was a couple months ago, and everybody since then wants an updated makeup collection, so I was like, okay, it's about time. I know tons and tons of people wanted this video, and I'm sorry it's been so long awaited. I've just put it off from filming it so much because first of all, it gets so much hate, and second of all, I've gotten so much more makeup. This video is going to be so long, and I can already tell. So I'm going to go as fast as I possibly can because this is going to take forever and a lifetime. But if you guys are excited to see this video and you like seeing my face, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. Don't forget to turn on your hashtag post notifications to become a Caitster. Also, don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up, and let's just jump right into it. Of course, I'm gonna say the disclaimer. I hate disclaimers, but I'm gonna have to say it. I'm 14 years old and I buy all my makeup myself unless it is sent to me for free from a company / brand or gifted to me. My parents buy me a few things like for Christmas and birthdays, but other than that, I buy everything myself. So do not come for me saying I'm spoiled and rich and rotten and all that stuff. I work hard for my makeup and I buy it. Second off, my last makeup collection got so much hate for being like only drugstore makeup, which I will say there was a lot of drugstore makeup, but now I've gotten a lot of more makeup. So I have drugstore and high-end, and if you don't like that, bye-bye. So this is where my makeup collection is, and this is where I film my videos. I have 2 sets of Alex 5 drawers. So that's a set of Alex 5 drawer, and so is that. And then I have a glass tabletop from IKEA, and all of those are from IKEA. And then I have that white chair, which is also from IKEA. And then here I have this hard mat. Since I do have carpet, this allows me to roll out the chair, so that's why I have it. But this is my vanity. This is what it looks like. I have a lot of makeup on top, but I do have a ton in drawers. So this does not come as a full desk set. You have to buy everything individually. So that's what we did just because this is my job and I love it. So we're going to start on the left side of my desk. But first off, I just want to say I film with this light from IKEA, which is super bright. So I just turned it off. But yeah, this is what that looks like. So the first thing I have over here are these contact lenses from TTDEYE. They sent them to me and I've been meaning to try them. I just cannot figure out how to get them in my eyeballs. So yeah, these are over here until I can figure out how to put them in. But then over here I have a bunch of just spoolies and stuff. I have a pair of scissors for cutting lashes. And these are just a bunch of spoolies from Sephora and MAC and all that kind of stuff. Just because whenever people come over and I do their makeup, they always want to take these home. So I'm just like, yeah, go ahead. And then we're going to get over here. So these are 2 little 3 pull-out drawers from Walmart, and they're $5 or something. I used to keep all my makeup in here in my old makeup collection. So if you want to watch that, you can. But now I've upgraded, obviously, but I still love these for keeping certain makeup. We're going to start on top. First, I have just like setting sprays and kind of like stuff like that. So I have a lotion from Jergens, a pink perfume, Dove deodorant, some nail glue. And then back here, I have this BH Cosmetics brush cleaner. I have my Mario Badescu face spray with cucumber and green tea. I have my Mario Badescu rose water facial spray. I have the Smashbox Photo for Mist Primer water. This is a skincare line from a bottle, and they sent this to me, and that's their bio drying lotion. Then I have some little toothpicks and Q-tips just in case I need to separate my eyelashes, which I know you're not supposed to do, but I do it anyway. And then I have Q-tips. And then here is just a whole bunch of chapstick. I don't really use those, but they're there. Then I have sunscreens, and also this organizer back here that holds all the chapsticks is from Dollar Tree, and it was $1. And then I have these cute little Beauty Blender egg holders. These are from Verydice / Amazon. If you don't know what Verydice is, it's an app where you get absolutely free makeup, and it's awesome. And you can use my code to sign up down below if you want. And they also carry my 2 little Real Techniques beauty blenders. So now we're going to go into the drawers, actually. So I'm going to start on the top left-hand side here. Here I have 2 little boxes of our Dell Demi Wispies. These are just Demi Wispies. I'm wearing them right now, and that's what they look like. These are really nice lashes, and that's what they are. I just keep them up here. Underneath that, we have some like lash tools. I have a sharpener for pencils. I have some tweezers. I have a whole bunch of tweezers. I have some lash glue. This is Duo lash glue, and then a whole bunch of tweezers. I have this pair of Eyelure lashes back here, which don't fit up here. And then I have this glitter glue and some nail glue. So I've decided that I'm going to turn on my little lamp right here so you can see better. But yeah, that's the lash stuff. In the side of here, we have primers. I have so many primers. It's an actual problem. But right here, I have 3 e.l.f. primers, if you could see them back here. Then I have 2 primer sticks. This is the Hard Candy Sheer Coconut Envy Water stick. And then I have this e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm stick. Then these are all my squeezy tube primers, which are like not really fitting in here anymore. But I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I have the Wet n Wild Coverall Primer. I have this one from Maybelline, which is their Master Studio Color Corrector in the green one. I have this Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, which is for pores, and then I have this one from Shop Miss A, which is their Wonder Skin Green Corrector. So that's my first primer drawer, and now we're going to go on to this side. So in here, I have a whole bunch of extra beauty blenders and beauty sponges, if you can see that. It's really hard to open because there's so many in here, but this is what that looks like. These 2 are from Shop Miss A. These are from Amazon. These are just extras that I use on other people when I do their makeup. And then in the next drawer, I have face masks, and I also have 1 set of eyelashes, which, as you can see, this drawer is super tight because, like, I need more space. I really don't have any more space in my makeup collection, so I really need to get another set of these drawers. But in here, I have another pack of Ardell lashes, but these are the 110s, so they're a lot more wispy than the demi lashes. But then in here, I have tons and tons of face masks. All of these are Korean face masks from Amazon, and I get them in a huge pack, and I really like these for like every day. They're so good, and they come with so many, and I just keep them in there, and then I keep my wispies on top. And then under that, we have more face primers. So this is more high-end and sample primers, whereas these are mostly drugstore and just like squeezy tube type things. But here I have the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. I have the Ofra Cool as a Cucumber, Becca Skin Perfecting, NYX Honey Do Me Up. This is a Dr. Brandt Pores No More. This is a Tarte Maracuja Oil. I have a Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Eyeshadow Primer. And then I have this Too Faced sample of the Hangover Primer. And then also here I have this Smashbox little Photo Finish Under Eye Primer. So these are just like more high-end and then mini sample size. Now we're going on to here. Sorry, the lighting is really wacky, but whatever. And here, this is just like a kind of plastic container that I got from Amazon. So here's just a big empty compartment, and here is like for lipsticks and stuff, and then like 4 pull-out drawers. So in here, I keep setting sprays. So here's my Wet n Wild setting spray. This one is from Shop Miss A that they sent me. This is just water, and this one's from e.l.f. And then here is this hand sanitizer that I use like every time I do my makeup. And behind there, I have liners. So in here, I have pencil and liquid. I'm just going to show you a few. I have this e.l.f. one right here. I have this one from LA Colors, which is from Shop Miss A. I have some Maybelline liners, more Maybelline. Some of these are pencil, like this is L'Oreal. Some are pencil, some are liquid, just all types of different eyeliners. Then back here, I have more chapsticks that I do not use. And I have this little Clinique setting spray. And then over here, I have this e.l.f. little acne fighting gel and this e.l.f. under eye refresher. I have 2 e.l.f. lip scrubs and 2 Carmex. And I do have a bunch of these empty because these chapsticks used to be in here, but I rearranged it. So that's what that is. It's kind of crowded and like messy up there, but whatever. Now we're going to get into these drawers. In here, I just have 2 little close-up mirrors and this Mary Kay little eye remover thingy. In here, I just have a ton of like glitter liners that are from Amazon, and they're actually amazing, and I really, really like them. Then in here, I have more lashes that are like individuals, but they are not going to open, are they? Okay, so I'm just going to show you. These are from Dodo lashes, which they sent me from Dollar Tree, Claire's. Those are just like cheapy lashes that I have that I do not use. Then in here, I really like this drawer just because this is so like satisfying. These are all the Jelly Flower lipsticks. I have no clue if you know what those are, but I'm going to show you one. That's what those are. This is just like a purple one, but it's like those Jelly Flower lipsticks. All of these are different colors. So this one's obviously purple. I have pinks, I have reds, I have green. They're all just really cool like tinted chapsticks, but they're pretty. Then I have some hair bands for holding back my hair, and this is a little mirror. That's all on the left side of my vanity, and then in the middle is what I used to film with. So this is my setup for filming. It's really kind of ratchet, but I just have this box that a company sent me a wig in, and that's what it is. Then I just have this like little book from Mission Impossible. I don't really know. I have this tripod from Amazon, and then I have my light source, which is this lamp from IKEA. And that's my ratchet setup. I know it's kind of weird or whatever, But then we have this side. So over here we have mirrors and brushes, and I have way too many brushes. It's an actual problem. So over here we have mirrors. This is my favorite makeup mirror that I use all the time. It's double-sided, so it can be really zoomed in or regular, and it has like different light switches on it. I don't know where that's from. But then I have this one from Amazon, which is touchscreen, but it's not on right now. And then I have that one too. And then we have brushes, which like I said, way too many, but I'm gonna show you how they're organized. So first we have oval brushes, then in here we have small face brushes and other brushes. So these are just like the ones that would not fit in a standing up container, like small ones. So I have one from Doe Color, a bunch from Amazon, and then I also have all my spoolies and little lash separators in here just because it comes with a lot of brush sets. This little container right here, I have all my very detailed eye brushes, and those just go from like liner brushes to pointy brushes, all types of stuff in there. Here I have more flat brushes, which are good for carving out your lid, if you're doing a cut crease, and just that kind of stuff. Here I have tons and tons of fluffy blending eye brushes, which are just good for popping stuff in your transition and crease. And then here I have a bunch of fluffy face brushes. These are powder brushes, bronzer brushes, highlighter brushes, all that kind of stuff in there. And then this last one consists of fan brushes, angled brushes. I don't really know what this is, but that kind of brush, it just has everything. So now that the top of my vanity is done, which took a while, we're going to go into the left side of my drawers. That's my dog, by the way. She always loves to sit under there, so we're just going to ignore her. But this is right over here to the left, and we're going to start in this drawer. This is going to be really intense for people who don't wear makeup on an everyday basis, but remember that this is my job. I brought the light over here because this is going to need it, but this is my foundation and concealer drawer, and I know this may be very overwhelming for a lot of people, but this is what it looks like. It holds foundation and concealer and all that type of stuff. So we're just going to jump right into it. I have two Wet n Wild Photo Focus, Maybelline Milani, Maybelline number 7. This is just a little Neutrogena concealer. This is L'Oreal, and this is Becca. Over here I have this e.l.f. I have 3 Estee Lauder, Maybelline Superstay, L'Oreal True Match, L'Oreal Lumi, Tarte Shape Tape Foundation, and then I have this AOA Shot Miss A Perfecting BB Cream. And then back here we have all the foundations from all the way from here back, all the ones that do not match me. Those are ones that I use on other people when I do their makeup, and that's just a really wide variety of shade range that I have. So those are ones that I do not use. But now we're going to go into concealer. So here I have this little Becca color correcting concealer. It's peach. I have Wet n Wild, 2 ColourPop concealers. This is Wet n Wild. This is AOA Studio from Shot Miss A. Tarte Shape Tape. This one from Maybelline. This is Maybelline, and this is L'Oreal. Back here I have this Glamouflage concealer, and this is from Hard Candy. I have e.l.f. concealer, and then I have 2 little LA Girl. And then also back here I have this little color corrector from Maybelline. So I'm not going to go too in depth, as you can see, but that's my foundation and concealer drawer. I know it's a bit much. Then we have face palettes. So this is this drawer. This is everything from bronzer to highlighter. So that's what that looks like. First I have the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is just for contouring. I have this BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlight palette, which is really pretty. I've only ever used it once, but it's super pretty, and it's a dupe for the Glow Kit by Anastasia. So next I have this Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and this is what it looks like. It's really, really pretty as well, and I'm actually wearing this highlighter right here, the top one right here, on my face today, but that's just really good. Then I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sugar Glow Kit, and that's what that looks like. Super, super pretty, but overpriced. I have the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit, which looks like that. It has a whole bunch of fun shades. Then I have the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit. I have the Becca Chrissy Teigen palette, which looks like that. Then we have drugstore ones. So those are all high-end, and then I have some drugstore ones. I have this one from Profusion, which is their Strobe highlighting palette, and that's what that looks like. This is actually really hard to do with one hand. But then I have this one from Flower Beauty, which is really cute and pretty. And then I have this one from Beauty Creations, and it's actually super, super glittery, but it's really pretty, and sometimes I use them as eyeshadow. So that is that drawer. So this is the third drawer, and this is all my single highlights, blushes, and bronzers. I know know it's hard to look at just because it's everywhere, but I haven't found a great way to organize my makeup collection yet, just because I don't have specific organizers for like this type of thing. But we're gonna go through this really fast. I have setting powders over here. I have one from Shop Miss A, Coty Airspun, Maybelline Fit Me, ELF, and then I have one from CoverGirl. Then I have these 3 bronzers over here, which I don't like, ELF, Maybelline, and Wet n Wild. Over here I have 3 Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palettes, which I like, Bahama Mama, I have ELF, I have Too Faced, 2 little Tarte blushes, I have Butter Bronzer, Ofra, I have 2 from Shop Miss A, I have this Milani highlight, which is super, super pretty, Wet n Wild, Physicians Formula, Maybelline, I have 2 ColourPop highlighters, Kevin Aucoin bronzer, ELF highlighter. These are some cream and liquids. So I have this one from Maybelline, this one's from LA Girl, this is like from H&M. So just have a whole bunch of blushes and bronzers. I don't want to go into too much detail, but you can see that there. Then the next drawer is eyeshadows and that kind of thing. So these are like my drugstore eyeshadow palettes. So over here I have singles. This is from Shop Miss A. These are 2 ColourPop ones. I have some Maybelline things like that. This is just like random. I don't really like this drawer at all. But then in here I have tons of loose glitters and pigments just like that. And then here I have my small, mostly drugstore eyeshadow palettes. And here I have makeup to try or makeup extras. So I have a bunch of just stuff in here that I need to try, put in a video, or just extras that I accidentally bought. So we're going to go through these palettes first really quick. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but back here, this is just a color correcting palette from Amazon, and it's really bad. This is really bad. This is LA Girl, which was like my first eyeshadow palette. I have this little sleek eyeshadow palette, which they sent to me as well. I have the Maybelline Blush Nudes palette. I have this one from LA Colors. I have this little Urban Decay Naked Basics eyeshadow palette. And then I have some just cheapy ones from LA Colors. Then here I have my 2 Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes, which I actually really, really like, and these are super good, so I highly recommend those. And then I have this one from ELF. So those are just like smaller, mostly drugstore eyeshadow palettes. I don't really use any of those besides the Wet n Wild ones. Then this drawer is the drawer that does not close because this is just packaging. This is just packaging on packaging on packaging. And it does not close because there's packaging behind it that will not let it shut, and I cannot figure it out. But I feel like when I spend $50 on a Too Faced palette or my Kat Von D Shade and Light, the least I could do is keep the box. So that's what I do. There's so much money invested into my makeup collection that I feel like the box is necessary. So I haven't found a great way to organize this either. Like I said, I've really been putting off this just because I don't have a great way to organize stuff like this. That's the only reason I put off my makeup collection, but I figured it's about time. So over to this side, we have mascaras that I don't use. These are just ones that I don't really reach for, but I have some Maybelline, CoverGirl, mostly Maybelline, and like a little Sephora one. Then I have 2 eyelash curlers over here. I have this ELF Brow Duo, which I never ever use. And then I have 4 pomades. So I have this Milani Brow Pomade, this one from ELF, my NYX Taman Frame, and then this one from Shop Miss A. So those are my 4 brow pomades. And I have all things brow here. These range from brow pencils to brow gels. So over here I have brow gels. I have this Maybelline one. I have one that the Arch by Billion Dollar Brows sent to me, and then I have this one from Shop Miss A. I also have this ELF brow gel, which is super good. And then I have MAC eyebrow pencils, ELF eyebrow pencils, Anastasia, Shop Miss A. This one is from Maybelline. I just have a whole bunch of brow stuff here, as you can see. Here we have mascaras that I'm currently using. I actually have this lash growing serum that was gifted to me for free through Octoly from Cella, so that's what that is. It's really good actually, and I've been liking it. Then I have this heated eyelash curler, which is also from Cella, which they sent to me. But then I just have a whole bunch of mascaras. So I have this Too Faced BTS mascara, L'Oreal, Maybelline, Essence, and Urban Decay. So that's just the mascaras that I use regularly. The next drawer is everything lip, and I know you're gonna have a heart attack when you see this, but so am I. So this is everything lip. I have everything from lip glosses, soft matte lip creams, lip stains, liquid lipsticks. I have everything in here, so I'm just going to show you a few. I have a ton of these soft matte lip creams from NYX, and they're all tiny ones just because I got a huge pack of them, so that's what they look like. I actually really like them. Then I have a love for lip gloss, so I have a bunch of lip gloss. This one's from Shop Miss A. This is the Fenty Beauty lip gloss. I just love that one. I have a NYX Butter Gloss. I have one from Kevyn Aucoin. These from Grande Lips are super good. I have so many. I have Smashbox in here. I have Maybelline. I have L'Oreal, NYX. I have Too Faced, Tarte. It goes on and on forever, and this drawer is just crazy. Then the next drawer is palettes, and I do not want to go too into detail of this because I want to do a palette collection, but I'm just going to show you. This is what the overview of my palettes look like. I'm going to go through this really fast. I have the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia, Subculture by Anastasia, Soft Glam by Anastasia, and Prism by Anastasia. I have all of them. Over here, I have this one from Tarte. I have Becca. I have Urban Decay. I have one from Deck of Scarlet and Sephora brand. So I just have a bunch of eyeshadow palettes. I have a Tartelette in Bloom. I have a knockoff one from Hush Beauty, which looks like that, which is like a dupe website. Then I have a Sephora eyeshadow palette. Over here, I have the Too Faced Sweet Peach. I have the Makeup Revolution Sofex eyeshadow palette. Like I said, I'm not going to go too much into detail because I want to do a whole palette collection video, but that's what that one looks like. I'm not going to open all these palettes because you've probably seen a bunch of them. But then I have the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and then again, I have the little Sephora one under there. Then over here, I have all my Morphe palettes. So I have the Morphe 35O palette, which just looks like that. I have the Morphe 35B eyeshadow palette, which looks like that. We know what these look like. Then I have this BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, which is all shimmers and it's all colorful, and I actually really like this. It's pretty good. Then I have my Morphe Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette, which just looks like that. And I have this BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, which is literally trash. I hate this. Under that, I have this huge eyeshadow palette, which has like 100 in that I've only ever used once. It's not my favorite. But then I have this little Eyelure eyeshadow palette, which was also sent to me. So those are all eyeshadow palettes, not going too much into detail because like I said, eyeshadow palette collection definitely coming soon. Under that, this is like my random drawer. This just has everything. I have a bunch of product empties that I need to film a video on, tons of gum and Tic Tacs for bad breath. I have these eyebrow razors, which I've never used because my dad won't let me. Then I have these Real Techniques sponges, and then I have a whole bunch of phone cases back here, and then I have just like a makeup brush traveler set thing. So that's what that drawer is. Very random actually. And then we have the last drawer of this whole collection, and this is my skincare drawer. So that's what that looks like. I know it's kind of crazy and hectic, but I have two moisturizers. This one is from Neutrogena, and this one is from Garnier, and that's what that looks like. And I have a whole bunch of face masks in here. So I have makeup wipes, another moisturizer, I have some little Clean and Clear pimple gel, I have a nose strip, and then I just have tons and tons of more face masks, lip exfoliant, all that kind of stuff. So this is just skincare at its finest. That is my makeup collection, guys. That actually went a lot faster than anticipated, and I'm very excited about it. So that was the quick little rundown of my makeup collection. I did not go too much into detail because it would just take way too long. So I hope you enjoyed this. I was actually anticipating that to go a lot slower than it actually was. I know this video is going to be very long, but that's okay. I love you guys so much, and if you liked this video, please give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe down below, follow my social media, and turn on your #post notifications. I hope you have a great day. With all that being said, stay shapoppin', and bye!
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. This could be us.